Hello my friends, welcome to my Flosstube number. This time it is 13. Last time I told you 2, but it was 12. I'm sorry about. My name is Martina. My channel is called The German Stitcher because I live in Germany. I have been away longer than planned, longer than I thought. Life came. I went to visit my son with my daughter for 2 weeks. Then we came back and I needed vacation from the vacation. And then my mother-in-law was put to hospital. I took her, it's for a week now. I took her dog to the vet and turned out that we had to let her go. She was from shelter. We don't know how old she really was. They said, okay, in the papers it said 2001. She then is or was 17 years old. And she was really old. So we had to let her go. And that wasn't nice. So I didn't want to make a Flosstube. But now it's time, my friends. I'm happy to be back. I sometimes think to give up, but every time I show you my things, I feel much better. To share, oh, you can see my ring light. To share my things and show you and get comments is satisfying. But I'm so happy about to be part of the community, to have virtual friends that have this who have the same hobby as I have. And that makes me happy. So I'm very, very thankful to have you here, to know you're interested in what I show. Thank you very much for that. I have to make a confession. I watched my last Flosstube to know what I talked about. But now, let me show you what I stitched, what I want to stitch. And at the end, I show you my crochet piece as last time. It has grown, not that much as planned, but yeah, it has grown. Okay, let's start. Last time I have shown you the Mirabilia piece. I didn't have much. Now it's finished. I hope the glare is not that much because I don't want to take it out. But there she goes. Does it focus? No, not as I want. Wait a minute. Oh, that's better. There are beads. There's Krynic. There is here at the legs is Whisper. And I have to confess, I don't like to stitch Whisper. It was totally unexpected how it turned out. I thought it's much fluffier. I watched videos, but no, not my thing. But isn't she cute? She is so nice. And it was so fun stitching her. And now she lives in my kitchen, standing there and visiting me every day. Next, I want to show you is, no, I will show you at the end because it's sewing. I have another finished piece, cross stitch. Wanted it to do for a long time, and then August came and cross stitch happened, and I made it my August piece. It's called Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know the designer at the moment. I will show you, but I will write it down in the show notes. And this is, whoa, the finished piece. I'm sorry for the glare, but I think you can see. My laptop is behind my phone, and I'm waiting for it to get dark so that it doesn't lighten up. Pilgrims, now it's dark. Now, what is that? Oh, that's my phone. Sorry, people. Is it okay this way? Pilgrims, how do you... Thomas. Sorry, I'm losing the word. I love it. First, I thought of taking, do you see? The red is 666 DMC. And I thought of taking a darker red, but now I think in the end it's okay. And that hangs on my wall. And I love it. Yeah. The man is, no, it's a dark gray, it's not a black. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is a finished piece, both of them. Now let me show you a whip. It's the next year's sale of Modern Folk Embroidery. I wanted to stitch the 2024 piece of Jacob. I bought the fabric, I bought the floss. I have everything ready and wanted it to make it my birthday start, but it didn't happen. It wasn't made. And for what reason I can tell. But then I saw the piece for next year, and I thought, oh well, that's my piece. Have I shown you my Dutch bag? I love it. And it's vinyl front. And it was made out of a, no, that's not true, of a cushion that came from the Netherlands. So it's okay. Then let me show you the front piece. Modern Folk Embroidery, the piece is called Baldaquin Birdies. And it's a wonderful piece. Do you see the birds? I love them. And I thought, yep, that's my piece. I can't wait. I have to start. And I stitch it with silks that I had at home. Silks. I made a little pouch from the rest fabric that I had. And the silks are Silks for You, which I got from a freebie table last year at Dutch Mania. And I don't know if it's enough, but I will see. And now I show you the piece. It's a 28, sorry, I'm too fast today, 28 count. It's a printed piece, printed fabric. That's what I got. And that is what I have so far. I don't stitch every day. I stitch mostly when I visit my daughter on Saturdays. Maybe I can show close up. It's kind of lilac. And I don't have to think. I only have to count. I don't work with Pattern Keeper. I have it, but I'm not so into it. Yep, that's what I have so far. And I love it. It's so fun to stitch. You don't have to think much. You only have to look. Counting is okay. So, okay, the next piece is A Study of Skulls by the Stitch Crypt. And I can't show you a picture because I only have the chart. But I can show you the piece. And it's sparkly. Sparkly? Sparkly. Okay, are you ready? Oh, that's way too dark. Moment. There we go. I don't see what I show you. The greenery and this skull was part 1. The flowers and the cat skull part 2. And this skull part 3. And it came out Friday. Always comes out Friday. Do you see the sparkly fabric? Oh, wait a minute. It's an opalescent. Yeah, that's good. I bought it one time for another piece I wanted to stitch, and I didn't realize, didn't read that it's opalescent, and I didn't like it for that. And then it was lying around. So what to do? And then the skulls came out and I said, yes, that's my piece. And I took it and loved it. Totally okay. Then I started another piece. Lost words. plan of Just Keep Stitching is stitching the Bend Creek Summer Snapperland. And I only have, my daughter has 4 pictures. I have one. I ordered it from 1 to 3. My daughter has one. I tried to get the last 2 ones. I can get one on eBay for about $8, but the shipping is nearly $20, and that's too much. I don't pay that much shipping for more than half the price. No, that's not mine. So I'm hoping to get it somewhere someday, and that's all I have. That is the frame, which is for free. Bend Creek's website. I don't know where I have it from. Please wait a minute. That is one of the parts. This one. I don't think I will use the snappers because I don't like them. And that is the other part I have so far. And these 2 are the only ones. And now I hope that I can get the rest, the remaining 2 parts someday, one day. I'm hoping. We will see. Then one more stitch. Today I don't show you my tree, temperature tree, and my deadly aquarium. I have it downstairs in my Stitchy chair, and I don't want to show it. At the moment I'm a bit tired of. And as I'm only stitching in the evenings, I don't have that much. But I have another thing that's called 31 Days of Post Stitch Along by WitchsgardenCrafts. I don't know what it would be, but only the word "po" is enough to make me stitch it. Until now, we have the frames. Oh, I think I can show you that. Those are the frames we got for now. And at the 1st of October, there will be a little piece. Every day in October, there will be something to stitch in this whole thing. I'm behind because I'm stitching on my scarves. It's much more interesting. It's a 32 count. Looking for something to put behind. I hope that works. Yeah, that works. It's a 32 count, also printed, also from Zweigart. that is all I have. I have to stitch the rest of the frames, but I have to confess it's a bit boring. Not that interesting. So I know I should, but yeah. But I have seen, no, I have it all. Yeah. And now I don't have something to stitch, but I forgot. I wanted to show you a bit a finished piece too. In my last video, I showed you my piece for camp, I think July piece, and I made it into a cushion. And that's how it turned out. And when I sewed that, I remembered what Celeste of Celeste Creates said. Do you see the cushion is making a like a bow? It's not straight, it's a curve. And she said when you, it's stuffed with polyfill, when you don't sew straight, you make a little curve, a small, very small curve, then it will be straight. And I have forgotten that. I had that little fabric with the little doves. I love it. But I don't have much more of that. And it's an old fabric. And yeah, I left it open at the bottom and close it by hand. So I have a little tier tray, and there it goes. It was only lying here to show you. I wanted to show you. Oh, the light is changing. How I hate that. No, we don't do that. Now, oh, cross stitch. I will show you. Just a moment, please. It was, yeah, it's standing there. Moment. While we visited my son, my daughter and I have been to the Netherlands for 2 days, and there was a big antique market. And I have to confess, I'm disappointed because I thought antique, I think antique is a definition. Old things, antique things, yeah. Okay, let's say it was not what I expected, but I found a wonderful cross stitch. Okay, I found two. But the one my daughter liked was something like a sampler, and I saw a pattern that was similar, so I didn't want to pay for it. And the one I brought with me was so nice. Sorry. Okay, the piece. And the lady I bought it from asked me, does it go to England? to the UK? And I said, no. Why? Because you're talking English. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't talk Dutch, so I have to talk English. It's going to Germany. Oh, Germany. And yeah, it's uh, it's beautiful. And it was in a frame with glass, and I took the frame off because I wanted to wash that piece. It's so dirty. And when I took it off, the frame fell off apart. Now I have to glue it together. And then I saw something I don't like. But let me show you. I hope. And they mounted it on wood. Do you believe? On wood. And they nailed it. Do you see that? Oh, let me show you. They nailed it to the wood. I've never seen something before. And it was so postage-free. Okay, let me show you. It's a big, big, big thing. I didn't ask the lady if she stitched it herself. I asked if I can buy it without the frame, and she said, I'm sorry, but the frame is mounted on that piece, so I bought the frame. And now I'm happy I did that because I have a frame for it. Nah. Do you see? That's better. Want to see what I show you? Do you see the windmill, swallows, the horse? There's a man standing on the wagon. Then we go further down. She's milking the cow. They do. Oh, he's fishing. Do you see the little pigs? It's a wonderful piece. I'm so happy that I got it. And further down, we come to the end. But isn't it nice? I was so in love with. And it wasn't that expensive. I love that scenery. It reminds me of a warm summer day. Yeah. I'm so happy I got it. And now I can take it off because I showed it to you. I waited. And now I only have to show you haul. That's all I have for today. Okay, at the end I show you a crochet piece and a sewing bag. A bag I sewed myself, by myself, something like that. But it's a lot. Oh, I didn't buy something in the Netherlands. I had my daughter, I was with my daughter there, and she isn't that much into stitching, so it was okay. So let me show you. Oh, and I want to talk about something. Yesterday I watched 9/11 Stitcher, Stacy, And she announced a sale that's going on with her, Michelle McGraw, made by Michelle McGraw. She has a Flosstube also, and some others. And I decided to stitch with them because I have that piece for a longer time and want to stitch it anyway. So yeah, it's called 2x2, designed by Teresa Webendorfer. Vintage Needle Arts. And the sale is called Noah's Ark Sale, I think. And that, oh, is the piece. See? No, you don't see. Do you see better? It's a bit dark, but you can see. Flamingos, elephants, camel, giraffes, lions, sheep, pigs, snakes, penguins. Och, wie süß. Ja, 2x2, Vintage Needle Arts on Etsy. I didn't start. I've put it out today, but I want to start the next days. And then yesterday was my post day. The post office had so much for me. I can't tell you because it's a surprise for someone who watches my channel. But yeah, okay. Yesterday I got a package from 123 Stitch, and now I can stitch something so nice. Look at her. Isn't she cute? She is so cute. I don't think I will stitch that little one here because I don't like it that much. But isn't she nice? She is so cute. Isn't she cute? She is so cute. Anima Cracker Series by Stacy Nash. And the little mouse is called Bobbin. So cute. Then I got by Quaternion Creations, Anubis. He is an Egyptian god. I love it. There's another piece I want to, I think the same designer. I have to look, but it's totally mine. Then the Twin Peak Primitives had a 25% off for some days, and I bought their new Thanksgiving Quaker, not Nashville Needlework Market, the next one, which happened in August, and at the end of August. I'm sorry, I'm losing the words. But it's their new design that came out, the last month. And I love it. Isn't it cool? So, and I love the colors too. 1621. And I bought another one, the Betsy Ross Quaker. Oh, do you see? Big one. First the big one. Betsy Ross sewing on the flag. Isn't it great? Light is changing. I'm sorry. Today seems to be this not my day. And look at that. Isn't it cute? I haven't seen that. I think I will make that. So nice. So nice. And then I bought something on Etsy. It was speaking to me. I love ships and I love stories. And this is the story about the Cutty Sark. Flower sampler. White Rose Snow Garden. Etsy shop. White Rose Snow Garden. And the sample says the Cutty Sark is one of the last British tea clippers. It was named after Cutty Sark, a fictional witch from Robert Burns' poem Tam O'Shanter. And down under it says, whenever to drink you are inclined, or Cutty Sarks run in your mind, think, ye may buy the joys are dear, remember Tam O'Shanter's mare. I'm thinking of stitching, or you can stitch only the Cutty Sark. But no, that's too boring. I will stitch both. But in future times to come. Then I bought another thing. As I love ravens, the woodcut raven. By Pandora Cross Stitch, Etsy.com. Pandora X Stitch. He's a proud raven, but I love him. He's so gorgeous, isn't he? And I have another one. Okay, 3 more cross stitch. This is by Sarah Germani, but it's a very, very small picture. It's called Stitching and Quilting Party. You see, when I come close, doesn't go well. But you can go, it's from Etsy too. You can go to her Etsy shop and look there. But as I'm a quilter too, it spoke to me. So I had to have it. Okay, another one. This is a freebie. You have to be fast for the next 12 hours. I didn't look when it came out, but it's only for today. So it's by the twins, Twin Peak Primitives, talking about Christmas. And it's a freebie. You can go to their website and download it. And I love it. I think it's a nice piece for Christmas, for winter. I think it will work on where you have the dots on the fabric, the white dots on the fabric. And I found I'm doing the temperature tree by Stitchy Mommy. And we're okay. Near the end, we have 3 months left, but that's not not much, not enough. Hi, not much. So I looked for another piece for the next year, and I found a temperature dragon by Christie's Corner. Christie's Corner Needlework. Etsy. My favorite place. And I take it out because it's glary. And wow! Isn't it cute? Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it beautiful? A dragon, look at that. And you can stitch this version also if you don't want to do the colored version. But I love him. He is, man, it's gorgeous. That will be, yeah, it says it's leap year edition, but this one day, I can't wait to start. Oh, I have to prepare. Ooh. Isn't he cool? Wow. Totally mine. Yeah. So that was all my stitching. Yeah. Now I will show you my crochet and what I have sewn. My crochet piece is here. Do you remember I talked about the little squares, crochet squares? I wanted to do one each day. That didn't happen because I was away and I forgot it, but I started again, and this is what I have so far. And what fascinates me, if the blanket should be a blanket one day, if the blanket is too small, you can crochet every time you want to. You can make it longer, wider. Totally. Do you see? You see a lot of holes, but maybe you see the color. And what it seems to be the same is not the same. It's every square is another yarn. now we come to the bad part. That is something I have forgotten. This is the rest. With hanging threads. But it's growing and I love it. And it's crocheted as you go, so you don't have to sew. Something I totally like. And now let me show you my bag. Have to confess, I watched Elizabeth Ann. You all know her. Elizabeth Ann can stitch. She made a sock bag, a little I don't know how, I can't remember how it's called because it's a longer time I did it. But me and math will never be friends. Never ever. So it has grown. But that's the other side. I love a scribey bag. And that's the inside fabric. And so when you do this, oh, this is not inside. Do this. And I have a crochet shirt that I can put the yarn inside. So I will use it for pullover or something like that for bigger projects. But I have to confess I'm happy about. My friends, that is all I have to show you. Yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for press and play. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment. Did you like it? Can I do something wrong? Do I have to change something? Do you want to see other things? Tell me. I'd love to read your comments. Stay safe, happy stitching, and be blessed. Bye.